Good evening to everyone. This presentation for today will be our final work, final evaluation for course Intermediate English 2. So I want to present to you the topic for today. I am going to speak about my neighborhood, my neighbors, my family, and my job. So I invite you today to enjoy of this video as I present to you neighborhood. I live in the island of Providence with my family, and this is a very different place from the city. So I want to present to you my neighborhood, and I will show you some pictures of my neighborhood and what we have in this neighborhood that is called Rocky Point. The lovely people go passing by, and underneath the bright blue sky, the lovely people go passing by. Take me back to my son and so you can see this is Providence Island, the place where I live in the Caribbean Sea, and my name is Alberta Hooker Tyler. I live with my family in the section of Rocky Point. I live here with my husband. He is a man of 53 years old. He is short and fat. He doesn't work because he is disabled by an accident that took place around 13 years. Then these are my two sons. My oldest son, Donisel Hooker, he has 30 years and he lives with us. He is a very shy and quiet man. He works with his father and he helps to sustain our home. Then my youngest son, Danilo Hooker, he is years old. Currently, he works in San Andres and he lives there. He works as a paramedic, and as you can see, he is short and fat. They are two lovely boys, my children, which I love very much. So they are loving and caring, and we enjoy spending time together. In fact, I love my family. My neighborhood is totally different from Colombia's neighborhood. We live in country houses far away from each other, but people are friendly and kind to one another. Everyone knows the people who live with them in the neighborhood. Then here I present to you my mother, my brother, and my sister. They are my neighbors, my immediate neighbors, and also there are lots of cousins, uncles that live around in my neighborhood and other friends. Now my neighborhood is decorated with a beautiful and surrounded by a chain of hills at the back, and in the front part of my neighborhood then we can find the beautiful 7-color seas that we enjoy, also the Three Brother Keys that we have in our neighborhood. Now there is only one street in my neighborhood, and the people live mostly beside or along the street. So you will find houses along the street. We also have, in the neighborhood, we have two churches. This is Baptist Church, and we also have a Seventh-day Adventist church that is in the neighborhood. Then we have a nice music school where young children will go to learn music, to learn to play instruments as they enjoy themselves and use their free time in a nice way. Then we have some lookout places for travelers to stop, and we can able to see gorgeous sights as we pass by through our neighborhood. At this very place, you will find certain celebrations like Chub festivals, and also you can find certain times there will be celebrations of boat race that is taking place here in this area. So these are the lovely sites and places we have in our neighborhood. This is an emblem of the manawar, a bird that is very common in our island. And then we can see the site of our Three Border Keys, and where tourists can pass and stop by to enjoy of the landscape and the beautiful sights that we have in our island. We have other beautiful sites like some tropical flowers. These are our houses, and in addition, our houses in this neighborhood are like country houses with traditional styles of our culture. But then we find that many people has been engaged in the project of making native housing, offering services to the visiting tourists. So anyone who comes by to visit our island could find a native housing in our neighborhood where you could spend some days, enjoy yourself with the typical food from our island and also with nature. These are sites that we can find also in my neighborhood. This is a very special sunrise in the morning, and we can find lots of beautiful sights like these every morning. On the other hand, I have been working at the Hunin School for over 13 years as an English teacher. Then my co-workers, they are very special and dedicated to their job. They are kind and caring. We have nice, intelligent students who are friendly and hyperactive. They like to be at school to learn, even though some of our students have been dismotivated because of illegal traffic in our island that draws their attention away from station. Still, we have many students who are willing to spend time at school, studying, preparing themselves for the future so that they can go to Colombia and be at the university to continue with their studies. So my neighborhood is a very nice place. I love to be here. I have been living in this neighborhood for over 50 years, and it has been a nice place to live and dwell. Okay, so as we learn a little about my neighborhood, I would just like to say that this neighborhood is very quiet. People live helping each other. We share with one another. each family in our neighborhood. And even though we don't have lots of grocery stores or public restaurants, but each person will share with their neighbors, not only in whenever there is a necessity, also our neighbors are ready to share. So as I present you my neighborhood, I would only like to say that I want to invite you to come to Providence and visit our beautiful island and our lovely people, as we can able to show you the gorgeous places that we have in this neighborhood. Thank you very much for listening, and this is the end of my presentation.